Hello, everyone, and welcome back, or welcome to, but probably welcome back to Raw Beef. I think this is episode 3. I was asked by a subscriber to make another video in this series. At least he just said, make another video. And I was trying to find something to talk about. I've been, pretty obviously off of YouTube for a while. I just could not find it in me to give a shit to post a new video. I don't know. I wouldn't really say that I've been busy. I think about it a lot. Like, man, I wonder if I could make a video about this. But there just wasn't anything, I guess, like meaningful enough for me to be like, oh, okay, I take time out of my day to talk about this. But everyone, I don't know. Just basically, everyone knows on here that I personally am a recovering addict, and of a year and 8 months now, and I found, my, I guess, recovery in step programs. I'm not going to go any further into it because if you know, you know, I guess. Don't really want to talk about it in that way. But, 12 steps, there's shit for all that. Just groups of people that have experienced the same shit as you and, have gotten over it and through it, and just like actually talking about things, and, goes deeper than behaviors. But apparently it doesn't. According to a few videos I found. First of all, we have this, oh my gosh, just wonderful. I've never seen something so brilliant before. Apparently, fight addiction while you sleep. Apparently, if you listen to this, and the comments are just sad. It's just like, oh, I hope the world hears this and heals. Drug loop, can't fight my addiction, and then people post this shit. Let's see, brainwave power music dedicates ourselves to creating original sound music therapy using unique musical compositions, binaural beats, and isochronic tones as our primary sound elements, mixed with different instruments and soundscapes to create a relaxed audio environment. We have one main goal: physical, emotional, mental, or spiritual. And there's nothing about Deepak Chopra meditation. So, okay, let's give it a listen, everyone. I guess I'm not an addict anymore. If you just listen to that with me, you can just get off of this video now. I would throw away all your books that you have on the subject, block everyone's phone numbers, because that very second and I'm not saying, oh, well, if this makes you feel relaxed, or maybe it's a coping skill, whatever, but fight addiction. This is a fucking. You feel better now? Really? Are you fucking with me? Are you shitting in my ass? Because that is not my shit in there. Okay, it's not. What this is bullshit. Is what this is. I don't understand. Like, I don't feel like I need to talk about this one very much more. We have 3 others to go through. And I just, okay, let's go over to the other one here. Now, this lady, everyone knows this lady. I don't know her name. Oh, Nora Volklo. I don't know what that country she's from. All I know is that she's a piece of shit. I don't care what the brain. I like to go into the brain and pull pieces out and have a stroke, and everything will be, just have a stroke. Have a very specific stroke and everything will be better. Just fucking stupid bullshit.
I consider this issue of the cure for addiction. I never thought it was possible until there was a fascinating finding that occurred approximately 5 years ago a study reported that patients that were smokers and that had suffered a stroke in an area of the
Gives me hope. I hope I have a stroke too. You know, that midget, that midget stuff, man, really gets to you.
brain, which is around here, which we call the insula, they forgot to smoke. They stopped smoking and they no longer remember that they had to smoke. And that
Where's my amnesia? Take a chunk out of my fucking brain. Thank you, director. Thank you, Nora. Thank you so much, Nora. You've given me hope. Ben, what did you do? How could you possibly... you didn't have a stroke, did you? How did you stop your chronic DXM use? Oh, well, I think it's the diabetes, you know. My body, you know, my pancreas turned off. My brain went with it. You know, or maybe it's something else, you know. I'm an insomniac. Maybe it's just that part of my brain got tired. A little sleepy, went to bed. You know, what the fuck? Are you shitting me? This is not... That doesn't help. Oh, you forget... man, what even are opiates? Who am I? Who are you? I'm not an addict anymore. I can't remember anything. What the fuck, guys? I mean, seriously, just...
That to me was an eye-opener because it provided me an example that it is possible completely revert a behavior that was pathological. And
Now, I want you to listen to the next part, because you're probably thinking, oh, this part of the brain, it just has to do with dopamine receptors and whatever, and, you know, chronic addiction. No. This is the cure, guys. This, just listen.
And it's telling because this area where they suffer the stroke is the area of our brain that makes us aware of our internal states. So if, for example, right now, if you're hungry, this insula will tell you, I'm hungry. Or if you are cold, you are cold. So if you desire the drug, it will tell you, I desire the drug. So
like, this just adds so much to your life. Have a stroke. Right now, everybody pause. Here, wait, let me listen to this. Okay, have a stroke. And if your stroke happened in a very fucking specific way, and, you know, you might not know when to eat, or maybe if you're going to get hypothermia, or, you know, if you need water, but no more opiates. I mean, hey, you know, you might not remember, like, to wear shoes when you go outside, or if the ground hurts, but oh, whoop-de-doo, here I go.
if this area is not working, then you cannot perceive those sensations.
That's it. Oh my God, a cure for addiction? Oh, man. Level with me here, Nora. We're just gonna induce a stroke in people who smoke cigarettes. You don't put that tobacco down. Just forget to bathe and wash yourself and drink water and, you know, regular bodily function. We don't need that, okay? This is a spiritual healing, okay? Just remove all material wants and needs. Your body doesn't need food. You just think it does, okay? It's your ISO whatever ball sack that's in the back of your head there. Again, with this, do I even need... Is there something I need to say here? Do I need to, like... I'm not saying, like, I'm, like, an authority on this, because I'm fucking not. I mean, seriously, how many collections do I have? Do you just... Let's look at the T over there. What's that? What is that? I don't know where to fucking put my head with the camera. Jesus. Okay, over there. Do you see that shelf? I bought a separate shelf to put tea on. And those mugs. You see those mugs over there? Yeah, I bought 4 more yesterday. Now, of course, you know, it's a little bit of a healthier manifestation. But to me, it goes deeper than behavior or whatever. To me, it's a personality trait. That's what I think. I don't think it's a mental... There's no cure There is no cure. It's not that there's no known cure. There's no cure. There's medicine, which could be in, whatever, therapy, whatever you align yourself with. If you stick with it, maybe it'll work. For me was group programs, and that's it. Nothing else has ever worked. I've tried to quit all the time by myself when I was younger because it's a little, little rattling. It doesn't really work too well in social situations when you're addicted to cough medicine. When you're like 14, it just doesn't really, you've got enough shit to figure out when you're 14. But, that's what happened. And, let me watch this YouTube video or dopamine fast or whatever. Shut the fuck up, okay? Stop fucking talking. No one asked for your fucking opinion, Nora, okay? Not a single... I didn't, Nora. And, I mean, come on. You didn't talk to me about it first before you made this video? The next one is... It's CBT therapy, but with a special twist. And I really think this will help a lot of you. I really think it will.
Hi everyone, this is Laura Hammock from the Marble Jar channel, and in today's video I'll give you some tips for curing your Fortnite addiction.
Hey everyone, Oh my gosh, guys, your Fortnite addiction. The biggest, oh my gosh, heroin, fentanyl. Throw it to the side. Not a competitor. Fortnite though, now that's the killer. All the kids out there just cranking that Fortnite. You just Soldier Boy up in this. You know what I'm saying? Are you understanding me?
So I did a video a little while ago aimed at parents, and I talked about how addictive the video game Fortnite is. So when I was reading through the comments, I could tell that most of the views on that video are not actually by parents. It's mostly teenage boys who are clearly searching Fortnite addiction on YouTube. Since I'm a middle-aged parent, not every viewer was thrilled with what I had to say, but there were a couple of comments.
Basically, fuck your kids. Look, if you don't want your children to play Fortnite, take every means of communication and technology out of your house. Become Amish. Live in the Stone Age. Neanderthals. Devolve, okay? Just stop breeding. Just, don't pass on those Fortnite genetics.
Comments from kids who are legitimately trying to find a way to quit or cut down on Fortnite use. So I thought I'd do a video on tips for that. So here's one thing to be happy about. Fortnite is not a chemical addiction like nicotine or heroin. It's behavioral, like food addictions or shoplifting. So that doesn't mean that it's easy to break, but you aren't having to battle both your brain and your body. You're just...
I don't know, I mean, sometimes, those Fortnite skins just really shiver me timbers, if you know what I'm saying.
Having to battle your brain. So these tips are right out of a cognitive behavioral therapy or CBT.
Then, no. Listen here, Marble Jar, big bitch boy. They are not straight out of. They are CBT therapy. This is not. She literally just took, the therapy that you use to overcome, drug addiction, or, along with, psychiatrist bullshit stuff.
Manual. Really what we're talking about here is behavior change. You want to start doing something more often, like eating more vegetables.
I mean, I'm not gonna play this whole video. Trust me. I don't want to do that to you. I don't want you to leave me alone here talking to myself. But, we can go through the steps here. Record progress.
And number 6, reward yourself.
Can I play Fortnite? Mother, if I don't play Fortnite for 1 month, can I have $1,000 in V-Bucks? Okay, cut me a deal here. Let's make a deal. Okay. What if I get a new stepmom, and she can help treat my Fortnite addiction by rewarding me.
So let's go ahead and go through these. First, you're going to create a goal. Okay, so maybe this sounds a little silly.
Give her a mommy, okay? One mommy. Let's see what she says.
But if you don't know where you want to end up, you can't make a plan to get there. So what is your goal? Do you want to quit Fortnite altogether? Do you want to play a lot less? What is your definition of a lot less? Do you want to play a little less? So what's your definition of that? Do you just not want to think about it all the time?
Oh my gosh, when I go outside and I see like a wooden object, like a tree, I just want to go just give me my materials, and my fists start bleeding and I'm shaking on the ground, and just my mom runs out and oh, amen, Jesus Lord, and and boom, I'm fine. But 10 minutes later, I'm inside just hacking and slashing at the refrigerator, trying to get some steel. Mom, why don't we have any AR-15s in our garbage? Mother, please, where is the treasure chest? Oh, please, mother. What the fuck do you think? What do you think this is? I mean, I don't want to watch the rest of this. I want to read the comments. I'm a teenage girl, and I'm addicted to Fortnite for about half a year. It's really impacting my schoolwork. I used to be a straight A student. Thanks for providing a plan of attack. Does she tell us what happened? Peek. Over the quarantine, I get very addicted to Fortnite because I was home every day and not able to do anything but sit on my laptop or watch TV. I am so glad I saw this video. Oh my gosh. I am a preteen boy. Yep, that's me. I have been addicted to Fortnite for almost a year. I'm going to take I used to be a really good student. I would always get straight A plus. But when I started playing Fortnite, everyone know what happened. I started getting B's, and when the lockdown started, I literally lost my life. I have written no notes, finished no assignments or tests. Oh my gosh. I just can't stop playing Fortnite. I every day I just I hit the chug jug, hit it, and I just really I got my mom's credit card, so we finna hit a devious, defiant, malicious, malevolent lick and buy these pixels on this screen. Fuck you. Okay? Fucking what's her name? Fucking Marble Jar channel. I don't know if anyone's ever told you this before, but you're fucking stupid. I don't. Why does it focus on my? Oh, I forgot I changed the focus for a Pokemon card video coming out soon, guys. But anyways, I don't know if anyone's ever told you this Marble Jar channel. What the fuck even is that? All the marbles in your jar have seemed to be misplaced because you can't. Yes, you can apply CBT therapy and addiction treatment to a lot of things, but I had, when I was in rehab, there was a guy named Kyle. We called him the Cheese because he smelled like shit, and he was a new whatever, and he he went to the meetings with us, and he went to the groups with us, and he was training to be a psychiatrist, and he went to a meeting that is usually for people with alcoholism. And actually, no, he went to a meeting for people with drug addiction, I guess more of a group centered around heroin. And of course, I know the name of this, but I'm not going to say it because fuck you. And, it's not a thing that we do. And at the end of the day, when we have dinner, we all, say what we're grateful for, what we learned that day. We usually just say what we're grateful for. And he says that he's grateful. Can this work, please? Oh my god. He says that he's grateful for his new gaming addiction sponsor. And I'm not gonna say what that is, but it's someone that helps him with his gaming addiction. And he apparently he had gone to a meeting that is for people who, you know, do drugs such as fentanyl, and described to them how he was like feverishly addicted to video games. I'm not saying. Here's what I'm saying. Drug is a drug is a drug, okay? But that's a drug. Fortnite, you know, like sugar, I believe, is a drug. So that's why, you know, big boys, you know, have problems. But just Fortnite, it can mess with your behaviors, your mind, the way you act, yes. But it's not... And, you know, for me, I get manifestations and I'll play video games all the time, but then I lose interest because when you've really, you know, gotten over your physical, mental, spiritual, and you've kind of retained some of your humanity, you kind of like, you pick up things and you realize, well, maybe I'm doing this a little, you know, through learned behaviors from people who actually have gone through it before, and you say, oh, well, I should probably stop doing this so much. And then, you know, maybe you'll do something else or work out all the time or whatever. But, you know, I can learn to apply. I've talked about it here before. I believe that I can apply my addictive personality to things if I coax myself in a certain way to get things done rapidly and efficiently. That's what I think. Work, making money, school, anything like that. Because you just have to, you know, portray a reward in your mind and make it seem worth it enough. And you know, an addict will do anything to get drugs. So if I have that sort of energy in me, then you know, it's not like it just goes away. So you have to learn to, you know, kind of, I guess, control it. Not really control it, but try to aim it, I guess. But no one plays Fortnite and then does heroin. I mean, they probably do. You know, there's probably some people that do both at the same time, but no one starts with Fortnite. It's like, man, crack cocaine. Like, what? And that's where this really just falls on its ass. There's not a single kid that's gonna fucking go on this video and be like, man, I marked my sticker sheet. I didn't play Fortnite today. What else are they gonna do then? I did my homework. Now what? It's a video game. It's a leisure activity. I understand, like, okay, Fortnite, because you start out as the 100 people, and then if you're the last one, oh my gosh, the big dopamine rush. Yes. Oh, endorphins. Yes. There's dopamine involved, but it is not shot into your veins is what I'm saying. And you only get that if you actually win the fucking game. Most of the time you're just like, man, I lost, and you keep playing because you want to win. You maybe win once and you want to get that same high. Sure, there's a lot of similarities, but it's not the same. And I'm saying, me, myself, yeah, I probably could, I mean, I fucking hate Fortnite, but I could probably, you know, like, Minecraft or whatever, I played that every day for a couple of months, and then I just didn't anymore. I don't really know how to explain it, but when I was doing it, you know, I was done with everything else. I just, you know, maybe it's not good. It's not good to play fucking Fortnite addictively like that, but CBT therapy does not fucking apply to that. I'm just saying that it just doesn't. Like, yes, this therapy, this kind of therapy pretty much goes with everything. I mean, any sort of mental health thing, and that's real, right? And I don't know if I really have a comment on this. I just don't like how bland, just blatant, like, rip off. Like, hey, at least it's not crack, parents, okay? God forbid your kids smoke cigarettes. What? Do you want to tell me what you did when you were younger? Marble jar? My eyes are so small when I take my glasses off. Do you want to tell me what you did when you were younger? You never smoked a cigarette before? And then, you know, some people, it's just different. For me, it's different. A spinny chair, why would I just spin around a couple times in a spinny chair? I'm going to keep going until I get dizzy enough to fall off. Maybe not today, but when I was younger, you could probably tell that. I don't want to be boring or anything. I don't really fucking care if I'm boring. What I'm really saying here is this is fucking stupid. Tips to cure your Fortnite addiction. These aren't tips. You literally just ripped off a CBT therapy manual, and she just said it at the beginning. Like, yeah, I just took this and put the word Fortnite, and boom, bam, there you go. Now, the next one. Now, this is something serious. I don't really know if... Basically, oxytocin. Oxytocin is there you go. It says it right there. It's a love hormone. You know, like mothers get it when they're breastfeeding and when they need to breastfeed, and it has to do with like love and whatever. But they're now. Listen to this, guys. I don't know if you've ever heard this before. Open a U.S. history book about addiction, but so they found this chemical, oxytocin, and wow, this really helps with this and that, and it doesn't seem like it has many side effects. You know, it makes you more social and happy, and, you know, kind of removes your other addictions. I wonder the fuck why. So let's stop taking this and take this. And I don't know.
Many people think of oxytocin as the love hormone. It's responsible for the natural high a mother gets from breastfeeding. It's also the feeling of connection with a loved one. And now scientists are
so we can pharmaceutically produce that. The feeling of connection with a loved one. That sounds like a great idea. Yeah, let's farm love and affection. What the fuck?
discovering the potential of oxytocin to treat addiction and social disorders.
Oxytocin is what's called a neuropeptide, and it's a type of chemical that's produced naturally in the brain.
So is THC, opiates, DXM rides along actually right with the dopamine receptors and just triggers them. You know why? Because the receptor is the same as the receptor and it fits in. That didn't work very well. It fits in. Like, say this is your natural opiate, so you get hit by a car, boom, bow. You take opiates, boom, bow. Same thing, but you take a lot more. It's a lot more controlled, and boom, bam, there you go. Ooh, all the time it's happening. But so let's just farm love chemicals. Oh, you have a social disorder? Take this drug to cure your social disorder. Medication is to be used as you have to think of your mental issues as a physical issue. Your brain is a real thing, okay? People need to understand that everything that's them, you know, other than their soul, like I believe that, and you might not believe that, but whatever. Everything that is you is between this little, like, half a foot of space. It's right in here. Ooey gooey pink shit. That is you, okay? And, you know, 8 pounds of fucking gelatin. And that is a physical thing. Your neurons that are firing is a chemical reaction, is a real dopamine is a chemical that controls a process in your brain, okay? Pretty much everything actually it controls, but it does not matter that it's produced naturally. Do you think, how would that work? Tell me how that would work. You take heroin and it just has nowhere to go. Did you not think of that? Like, you know, maybe the heroin goes to where it fits in and activates. You can't just take. You know what I mean? You can't just, like, fucking chew on some plastic. And it doesn't fucking work like that. It's already there and present. And all drugs are like this.
Of all mammals, including humans. And we know that oxytocin dampens down stress and anxiety, and it also enhances people's motivation to engage in social behaviour.
Oxytocin is a hormone produced in the part of the brain called the hypothalamus. It's then released throughout the brain and into the bloodstream. It links social interactions to the brain's reward system, promoting bonding and affecting our mood.
Oxytocin that's released into the bloodstream plays a role in functions such as stimulating uterine contractions during childbirth. It controls.
So you're saying there's no side effects? I feel like if I had woman parts, I wouldn't want to take this. I don't know why. Maybe, call me crazy, but
Controls the milk letdown reflex during breastfeeding. But what we're really interested in is the oxytocin that's released in a number of brain regions that play a critical role in motivational behavior, in social behavior, and in stress and anxiety responses.
Worldwide,
you mean like why people do drugs in the first place?
around 35 million people suffer from opioid, cocaine, cannabis and amphetamine-type drug use disorders, but only 1 in 7 receives treatment. These addictions can cause death, chronic medical conditions, and cost society billions of dollars in healthcare.
Oh, poor society. Let's take a... Hey, World War II soldiers, you don't want to feel pain anymore? Cocaine, am I right? Ooh. Oh, look, now I'm home. I feel empty and void. You can't fix a problem with a new one. I don't want to. I want to finish this video. Usually, I like to cut these off around the 30-minute mark, and so we're not gonna go any deeper. We're not gonna delve any farther. But I believe there are alternatives to the way that I go about my addiction treatment, and if you do something and it works for you, then it works for you, and that's great. But the message here is you cannot listen to a sleep frequency, you can't get a fucking stroke in the right place, or cure your Fortnite addiction with CBT therapy. Maybe you can, maybe I'm wrong, but I'm saying is that this it's a little degrading at the systems that we have that actually work, and they already fucking work. People have 40, 50 years clean because they do these programs like the ones that I'm in, and they do it and it works if you actually do it. You know what I mean? Or you at least know that it can because you see it helping other people. It's proven to work. Fuck that. Let's take oxytocin. Excuse me? Not one moment in my life when I was under psychiatric or psychological care did they give me... I've taken literally every antidepressant, and the one thing that actually worked was talking to someone, maybe. Maybe not even that. Just writing about my feelings helped a lot. Just talking about things, with other people. It's very simple. It's not really easy, but it's free. There are free solutions already out there. And I understand, you can listen to this frequency every night. It's not going to fucking help. If you read the comments to all these videos, it's just sad, depressing people that were lied to. And I don't want to go all banana monkey mode on you guys. I just ooga chaka, but it just seems like bullshit. A lot of this seems like bullshit. I just don't understand if there's a thing that's out there that works for a lot of people, then great. But why do we need to keep fucking? Why do beat the dead dog with a hammer? Like, wake up, boy! Like, what? Just maybe this isn't as big as a deal as I think it is, and whatever, Hakuna Matata, peace, love, and plants, eat your vegetables. I don't know, but it's just, come on. Someone agree with me. If you made it 34 minutes into this shit and you don't at least agree with one thing that I said, then I don't know what the fuck you're doing. But Also, if you are from a Reddit page where I post this, that is has something to do with, you know, whatever I was talking about, but like the opposite of my view of mine, then you're welcome. Thank you for the view. And also, I love all of you guys. I hope you can get the help that you need if that's why you're here, or if you just wanted to listen to me babble for half an hour about aimless bullshit. But here we are at the end of the video. Another raw beef success. LMAO. Lamau. My fingers look fucking weird. What the fuck? And, big meaty claw. My hands just look like... What is that? I mean... It's like a tennis racket. Like, look at my knuckles. They're like little... 3 little pigs let me in. I don't know. Fucking... Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed that video. And this video, not that one. Not this one. This one. That one was shit. This one. The one with me in it. And goodbye. Have a nice day.